Time to go beyond belief, and here's how. Stepping out of the matrix, or our perceived reality, and becoming the watcher brings a whole new dimension to life on this plane of existence. When we can observe ourselves in the game of life, we can start to transcend the limitations of belief, purpose, and meaning altogether. Belief, purpose, and meaning all hold limitation and keep us locked in details, tethered to the fine print and keeping us from experiencing true joy as we constantly try to justify, improve, or work on ourselves and our lives instead of being happy, like as in right now. Playing with belief, purpose, and meaning can be gratifying, but will only lead you to a certain point in your evolution of consciousness. There is no judgment in having fun with these concepts if that is truly what you are doing. More often than not, we aren't having fun with them, and I think they can be rendered completely redundant. Let's look at a cinematic triumph. Think back to the Matrix movies. When a person was freed from the Matrix, they were able to see that their reality was a construct within which one could manipulate and control circumstances to their advantage. This was clearly demonstrated in the famous scenes of the characters dodging bullets in the most precarious ways, jumping large distances from one building to another, and so on and so forth. As fantastic as this seems, they were still operating in a matrix, a confined reality, with rules and regulations. Now let's talk about saviors in the system. Then came Neo, the chosen one, who transcended the whole Matrix program, and instead of dodging bullets, defied them by seeing through the illusion. The illusion, of course, was that the bullets weren't real. They didn't exist. Why dodge something that doesn't exist? Neo was merely using the law of least effort, and quite rightly so. Think of the Sims computer game. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's basically a video game that simulates life. There may come a time when one of those characters reaches sentience and realizes that their whole life is merely an illusion. Neo didn't need to work within the construct of the program referred to as the Matrix. He went beyond it to realize that it was an illusion and that he was infinite possibility in that reality. He even managed to come to this realization out of the program. He therefore did not limit himself to any belief within the Matrix. Now, should we ban belief? Belief, after all, is just limitation through judging one thing as good and another as bad. For example, I believe to see that life is fair. If I see life as being unfair, I'm in a negative framework. If I see it as being fair, I'm in a positive framework. Both are polarized and put you in a box. The Neo way is to see that life just is. It is impartial, and judging anything as good or bad is just keeping you tethered to the system. Your natural preference system will guide you to choosing what works best for you without judgment. Aligning with Source. Neo embodied the premise that he was connected with Source, and that he had only to think his will into creation and it became so, without judgments, ergo without limitation or any kind of belief structure. It's the knowing that the universe or creation has your back and everything is as it should be. Your only job is to keep expressing joy and love, and you will constantly ascend to abundant new heights without even trying. Your inner radar is always wanting to point you to the highest vibration. It's your natural magnetic north. Your job is to allow it to do its job without your constant interference. Ponder for a moment. Are your beliefs holding you back? Are your thoughts aligned with your heart, in other words, your innate, or your head, your ego? For example, heart may be urging you to play the piano again, and compose beautiful music, whilst head is saying, I need to make money from this. How am I going to do that? Maybe I should make a CD and charge $10. Then if I sell 100,000, I will finally be happy and rich. If you let heart win, then you will let go of trying to control the gift, and there'll be no anxiety or high expectations, only joy, satisfaction, and contentment, which will inevitably bring you into a higher frequency, and you will manifest abundance without limitation, as you become fully immersed in the moment in expressing your creativity. Head wants to control how you manifest wealth, and it will drive you crazy for the rest of your life as it whines on and on about how you need to manipulate the process. It will keep telling you you need more and you'll never be satisfied. One path leads to joy and the other leads to frustration. The law of attraction is simple: cause and effect. You keep on thinking and feeling a certain way, and you will cause an effect in your reality. Everything you have in your life is a manifestation of the law of attraction. Using the law of attraction to affect your life in a more positive manner is a great tool. It's like those training wheels on a bicycle. But it can also only get you so far before we use it as a belief system and put ourselves and the law of attraction very neatly into another box. In my humble opinion, if you want to take the law of attraction to a new level, we are going to have to stop using it and simply be it. Transcend all the tools and training wheels and start to get that we are the law of attraction. We are infinite possibility. Be like Neo and let it all go so you can rocket and soar above the clouds.